Alright, welcome guys. Welcome to my channel, and today I want to talk about rehabilitating my rehabilitating left arm and left shoulder and the scapular muscles, and rehabilitating it as I've gotten an injury in my left shoulder, and I'm rehabilitating it using yoga, and it's doing wonders for me, and it's really amazing. Right now you can see me doing a warm-up exercise for my wrist. In general, um, I was playing football, and while playing football, hurt myself, and I fell down um, on my left hand, and from that point it's been years now, but this pain on my left scapular muscle wasn't just getting cured. And in my videos I talk about other issues as well: rehabilitating from smoking, rehabilitating from alcohol and pornography, and in general just sports injuries and injuries. But what I've found out is everything is connected. All of these things are connected. And if you have gotten an injury a decade back, similar story like me, I injured my left arm and scapular muscles 3 to 4 years back. Not even 3 to 4 years, 7 to 8 years back I injured it, and it is still out there. That muscle wasn't just cured, and I tried working out in a different way, in different ways, but it wasn't just getting fixed. But I was addicted to smoking, I was addicted to alcohol at that time, um, and a sedentary lifestyle, and so all of these also affect that injury recovery time for that wound, or why I I'm still trying to cure it. Why is it happening, or why is it happening with you? Is just because um, the resilience of our muscles gets spoiled. If you're addicted to all these things, your body is not functioning in a proper way, your mind is not working in a proper way, and the resilience of muscle and the right go to action and solving all these things, which is all mind stuff, is not happening. So everything is connected, and I've been doing a whole lot of research about it, and this resilience thing came to me, and all in through internet, and what is internet? Internet is someone trying to help me out, and someone doing exactly what I am doing right now. Someone researched, some doctor did give an advice on internet, and some other person is making videos about workouts and trying to fix. I see all these YouTube channels in which workout guys are now trying to do these rehabilitation things as well. So everybody is trying to help each other, each other, and trying to solve the issues that each of us, or every one of us, are some of us are facing, and so that's what I'm also trying to do. And this point just gave me, was very satisfactory, and resilience is definitely lost, and the arm wasn't just recovering all by itself. In general, I guess the resilience factor comes in the very first week of that pain. Then the muscle just did jump back and came to its position and like wasn't aching so severely. But this is all what I'm talking about right now is like just strengthening and getting mobility in the weak areas and like so these all come under mobility and improving the strength of left muscles and left side muscles and like left scapular muscles and like and so right now you can see me doing this reverse plank. This is reverse plank and it activates the shoulder muscles in a different way and it is amazing. Wrist muscles, it's like it's getting my wrist muscles really warm and I do this workout at the very starting. It's like activating my groin muscles and like my core muscles, neck muscles, like looking at the world upside down is amazing. It's a different view and it's a very relaxing thing. I used to do this kind of move in on my bed, but out here in the park, listening to birds and like on the floor, on the ground, checking out grass, some squirrels, and just relaxing. It's amazing. The pose is amazing. I try to keep my entire body at a very um, in symmetry and like you can see my entire body is in like symmetry right now and that's how it is to be done and it activates um, groin muscles are like my main focus because a whole lot of weakness is out there in my groin muscles and all the like I'm sticking to the word rehabilitation just because of all these injuries and like weak muscles that I have and in general like I want to talk about how um, I have shifted my like arm. Like nowadays, what I'm doing is like trying to do things with my left hand. All basic stuff like while eating food, not eating with my right hand, like eating with my left hand, like breaking a chapati or bread with my left hand, and like doing everything with my left hand. All this is like just came to me like, why not am I doing this, man? And in general, how all this came to me was like, you can see there is a resistant band that I've kept around me. What I do is I do Gaur Mukhasan or cow face or cow pose or cow face pose. And in that, I see that how much my right arm or right shoulder is overworked and like how it is having problem to do um, the pose, that particular pose. But the left arm, when I do it with my left arm, there is no problem that my left arm is having. So all this shows me that the right arm, right shoulder is like overworked and it has to be underworked and like I need to stop doing things with my right arm so much and I need to switch my arm whenever. So what I do now is like I switch my arm whenever I get a chance, like picking something up, I will not pick it with my right hand, like I'll pick it with my left hand. And it's amazing. Like right now you can see me doing this relaxing move and like and you saw me that earlier I was in a reverse plank pose and so I do this like it's a continuous movements that I do and it's all like 20 breaths. So for a whole lot of minutes I am like on this pose with my neck all stretched out and when I'm doing this crab pose it's I try to stick to my yoga mat or like yoga area and I'm not using a yoga mat because Out there, it's like a little uneven, and I put one wider mat and then I use another blanket on top of it. And I like it out there. I don't like doing it in cemented floor, and because out there in the park it's like no matter it's uneven, but I always find a spot and it's like very amazing because in general the nature is very pleasing. I love having plants around me and like some birds and some insects, and it's very relaxing listening to them. They really calm me down. Like if I if there are people around and like they're talking or something, or my mind is talking, blabbering, and like so the best things are these. Like God have given us such a wonderful, like God has given us so many wonderful creatures to like give us mindfulness, and like so I enjoy all that. Like they listening to them switches my mind, and I go in some different area, like different
And
places what I reach. So yeah, and I would like to even share my discomforts and like so that maybe someone might benefit by listening to it, that a fellow human being or like his friend is like having some kind of issues. So like when I was smoking, I somehow built, I don't even know if it is because of smoking or because of my injury plus smoking, but there was, I have like um, flared out rib, and what I feel is like there is some kind of problem with this spleen that I have, or is it just because of the injury and which was just never taken proper care, or never given a proper care, is what. And like right now I'm doing this bridge pose, and this is doing excellent work for all of that. I like do this mobility first and then I hold my breath for like 20 long breaths. And so I want to tell you this thing, that to relax my spleen muscles and like to relax the abdomen, the upper abdomen, or the left side of the abdomen, which is like the stomach area, is all these yoga poses and yoga in general, yin yoga, restorative yoga, and like slow yoga is amazing. And I highly recommend it to everyone. Like, if you feel a little bit discomfort, like around left rib, which is connect like your stomach area, just above your stomach area, that's where spleen is. And like, so I read about it, like did a whole lot of research in that also, and like what they told me is that you gotta relax your muscles and like you gotta find relaxing activities to solve this. So all this showed me that like all these little things when I read, like they got interconnected to my major things in life, and like major addictions, and like giving me a whole lot of wisdom that how I need to just slow things down. And like if I want a brilliant body now, it's just not gonna come to me just like that. It's like very slow paced workout. If I want a brilliant mind right now, it's not gonna just happen in a day. It's gonna take time, and it's gonna take this pose like I'm right now doing this fish variation, in which I'm like on a bridge pose, and even the fish pose, and like my entire body is balanced on my back of my head, my feet, and I'm right now in a more comfortable pose with my hands on the ground. And nowadays I do it with my hands on my thighs, and it makes the move a little more tougher, and it gives me a whole lot of good feeling. I had this pinched nerve on my left scapular leg. After that injury, if you're facing that kind of thing, like pinched nerve, like maybe when you take a drag, when you smoke or something, then you feel this pain. And I'm talking to smokers also, because I'm trying to like rehabilitate everybody at the same time, like trying to rehabilitate myself. I talk about smoking rehabilitation because I did smoking in my life earlier. So if you're having this pinched nerve in your left scapula or left areas, this yoga, what I'm doing right now, what I did in this video, is gonna really help you. This is the relaxing pose, and it's amazing.